Today we are going to be making an XP farm, but right now I'm kind of in the middle of deciding. Basically, well, you guys already know the answer if you looked at the title and the thumbnail. You probably know what I did already. But I'm debating, should I make a skeleton farm to get bones for bone meal? Or should I set up a triple spawner? Because the spawners I shown off in episode 2, I believe it was, unless I cut them out, I can't remember. But I found a bunch of spawners and I took a look in a creative world and they seem to be close enough to make a triple spawner possibly. So I think I might go for the triple spawner because obviously that's going to be more clickbait right there. Maybe we'll go with that. But to be 100% honest, I can make a bone meal farm with the moss we got. And with the slimes that keep spawning in here, I think I have enough slime here. Yeah, like 57 slime balls. I should be able to make a moss farm with that right there, possibly. So I guess it's decided. Triple spawner it is. But before we get started on that, as you may not have noticed, because I've been in F1, I'm at level 40. And yeah, I have gotten to level 40 and past level 30 multiple times, and I have died multiple times. So yeah, now that I think I have enough like reeds and leather and stuff, let's actually go and do some enchanting. Oh, it's only one bookshelf off. Perfect. Now let's go ahead and let's see what we got here. Efficiency 4. Now I'm hoping for silk touch, but if I get a fortune, that would be awesome as well. Okay, well that's a good work pick, I guess. Sorry, work pick, but I'm gonna go ahead and give that another shot. Rest in pieces. All right, what do we got? I'm breaking 3. That's good. Or not. Okay. Rip. Okay, one of these enchants have got to be good, right? Ooh, silk touch. There we go. Perfect. 3rd time's a charm. Look at that. Beautiful pickaxe that is. Now from here, I don't really care what I got. So let's see. No. Definitely not. Ooh, fortune. Okay. Wait, I have 2 axes. Whoops, I meant to make a pickaxe. And I don't have enough for a pickaxe now. Oh no. Alright, thank goodness. I have some extra up in the house. Thank goodness for that. And there we go. Fortune 3. And a silk touch. And also all of that. That is actually really lucky. So we got the 2 picks that I needed the most. Holy crap. Fortune, silk touch. Let's go ahead and let's jump on down to where those spawners are and get started on the project here today. Oh yeah, I can definitely confirm we can stand right here and we activate the zombie one. We got a spider one there, and we got a cave spider one right behind me there. So yeah, we can definitely activate all 3 of them all at once, which is awesome. Too bad we couldn't activate the extra spawner. There's one like literally right up above my head there. There's another cave spider spawner, but yeah, that one's a little bit too far away. But these 4, or these 3 here, these will work perfectly fine for what I want to do. Now, just the challenges of setting it up, because spiders, they're hard to deal with, and I kind of want to do something special with the zombies. I want to turn them into drowned, so that way I can get copper. So yeah, a lot of kind of complicated stuff I gotta deal with here, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and dig the rest of this here out, and I will be back. So not completely done digging yet, but yeah, this seed, it was so close to greatness, guys. Let me show you. Yeah, I got my 2 spider spawners here, zombie spawner there, and we got another spider spawner right there, and then we got that one right there. But guess what? They're all not close enough to actually be a quadruple spawner. Like this one here, if that was moved over this way, maybe 4 blocks, we could have had 4 spawners going at once. What a shame, so close to greatness. But yeah, let me go ahead and explain kind of what I'm doing at this moment. So basically, the plan for this room is, or all these spawners, is that right there. I tested that spot with the torch right above me there. And I can have all of the spawners going when I'm standing there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably put a glass roof over all the spawners and stuff and just have a big room. Just so that way I can like watch it, because with spiders, they can climb walls, they can get stuck. So kind of my plan is I'm just going to have an outline of basically water in the ceiling to kind of drown them if they decide to climb. But I'm also going to have the glass there just so I can watch them and make sure it's all working and stuff like that. If there's any errors, I can try and fix them, you know, stuff like that. But with the spiders here, I'm basically just going to push them all down this way here. And then I'm going to bring them this way and then shoot them up a bubble column to get them to the right height there. And just put them all in a chamber is the plan. As for the zombies, I'm gonna have to do something a little different with them because I want to convert them to drowned, and You can like duplicate zombies and stuff, because basically when a zombie's hit, they have a chance to spawn in another zombie. So yeah, I kind of want to use that to try and get more zombies and more drowns and stuff, so we can get more copper. Yeah, a whole lot of mess right there, but yeah, I need to hurry up, stop procrastinating, and get all this stuff dug out now, so I'll be right back. Oh boy, it has taken me quite a while to get all this done, so long that it is now after Christmas, which, by the way, hope you all had an awesome Christmas, or holidays, or whatever it is you do this time of year. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, the spawner thing is all done. All I really have to do at this point is add in the water, and it should be working, hopefully. Now, I will say I had a bit of difficulty with like the bubble column there, because yeah, in some places, mobs kind of have to push each other to get into it easily and stuff, so brought all the way up here, so a little bit of a flaw, but I don't think it'd be too much of a problem, hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, let me show you around and kind of explain how it all works. With the spiders, pretty straightforward. We have these water streams here. Now, I was originally planning on just having it be still water and drowning the spiders, but instead I decided to go ahead and have it be flowing water. So that way it just like pushes them away from the wall. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the spiders. Literally just water to push them away from the walls at the top. And yeah, that's it. Now for the zombies, that's where things get a little more complicated. So if we hop on in here, as you can see, we got a bunch of snow golems. Now the way this works is basically, as you can see, I'm getting pulled over by the water. These zombies will go through here. I'll have like water going over this way, pushing the zombies through here. There'll be fence here, cobweb there, and a wall there, as well as a sign. And basically what happens is the zombies will come up this way. They'll be pushed through here. They'll be hit by these guys, by them throwing snowballs. And that'll basically trigger the zombies reinforcement mechanic thing there, and make them spawn in extra zombies. Now the way that works is when a reinforcement is called, they will spawn in the northwest block. So that's north, that is west, so like right in this corner here. And the game kind of thinks that since the zombies are going to be going through like right about here, they are kind of on this block, so it'll spawn in the extra zombie right there, and he'll be kind of taken down over here. Now I have this lava here that hopefully take care of any like baby jockeys there, baby zombie jockeys. The other zombies should be able to just fall right on down here. And if there's any baby zombies, just normal babies, they'll hopefully be taken care of just right here. And this here is where the actual zombie spawner brings the zombies up, just back this way. But the zombies will make their way over here. I have this here just in case a baby zombie happens to get through here. Hopefully he'll end up in there. We don't want the babies getting into the system. And then the zombies go up this little bubble golem. They'll get aligned up here against the wall, and yeah, they'll then get pushed here up onto this slab. And then this is where the water from here will basically pull them all the way across here. And then from there, basically they just get pulled through there, all the way across here. We can watch them as they go through. And then I actually drop them down because yeah, it's kind of hard to get the zombies into like the stream from the top. It's also really difficult from the bottom as well. They kind of have to push each other, but yeah, it's just hard to get them into a bubble column that's like 2 by 3 wide. It's kind of difficult. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen with the zombies there. But last but not least, we got the killing chamber here. As you can see, it's a little bit weird. Basically, how this thing works is we have this minecart, and when we hit it, we actually hit the other mobs if we have sweeping edge, which I did get a sweeping edge sword. And the nice thing about this is you don't actually use up the sword's durability breaking the minecart, but you can still kill the mobs and get their drops and the XP and stuff, so that is pretty awesome. And on top of that, you can also use this to basically have an auto on and off switch. I was kind of thinking of doing it, basically sneaking down a observer thing from underneath the comparator here to go to like light switches to turn on and off the spawners. Because what you can do, like bring this down, hook it up to a pulse extender, and then basically you can use that to detect if you're using the farm, it can turn it on, and if you're not using the farm, it'll eventually turn all the lights back on and turn all the mobs and stuff off. Basically, if you're on like a multiplayer server there, it'll be really useful. But for single player, I don't really need it, but I might implement it just because it's kind of cool. Now, I will say I did not come up with any of this stuff here. Like this here, I believe the first place I seen it was in one of Doc M77's videos. Like this thing right here. And the zombie thing over here, I kind of had to look up a tutorial because, yeah, I couldn't make a really good way of actually spotting in the zombies. Kind of difficult. Sadly, I don't remember whose tutorial it was that I looked up, but definitely was not me. And with that right there, we should be ready to go ahead and turn this thing on for the first time. All we got to do is place down some water, move all the torches, and we should be good to go. So let's give this thing a quick test. Fingers crossed it all works. I've been running this for a little bit, and I gotta say, I think it's working perfectly fine. I had to make a few changes though. So I no longer have the fences here because for some weird reason, I could not hit the big spiders and only the bigger spiders. I could hit everything else with this, but now that I switched these to stairs and got rid of the fence, I just stand on this half of the stair and I can hit everything now, so that is good. And I still get the XP, which is awesome. Now, I do notice one small little problem. As you can see, some of the items aren't getting picked up. I'm gonna have to put some like hoppers or something over here. And the last problem I'm noticing right now is I kind of forgot to put like water and stuff in here apparently. And yeah, as you can see, spiders are getting stuck. So gonna have to fix that problem. But other than that, I would say it's working perfectly fine. And as you can see, no durability damage on the sword yet, so minecart thing definitely works. We're getting a decent amount of drops. We didn't get too much copper. Like with looting 3, you do get apparently around a stack or so. So once we get looting 3 on this sword, we'll be good to go there, hopefully. But yeah, I got a few problems I gotta fix, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right up. Yeah, the problems have all been fixed, but yeah, as you may notice, I took a little bit of damage here on the sword, and apparently if you aim at the trapdoor, you can still potentially hit the mobs in there, so just be careful of that. But yeah, all fixed. I just went ahead and put in like a half slab going across here. Now I have hoppers picking stuff up there. And down below, I have now some water streams there just to push them away from there. And same with down there, so the baby spiders don't get caught up in like the trapdoors over there and stuff. Yeah, seems to be working completely fine. And I've had it running now for less than an hour, and I got like 15 copper, the main reason why I kind of want this. I got all this extra string too, which will be really nice. So I think that's going to be pretty good once I actually get the looting on my sword. That's going to be pretty awesome. So I'm kind of wondering what would be best for a sword for this. Now, Bane of Arthropods is pretty good because we got the spiders, but it takes a little bit to actually kill the zombies and stuff. Kind of wondering if it'd be better if we get something like Smite instead. Yeah, with that right there, I think that's a good place to call it for today. We got the spawner things all set up and ready to go. It seems to be all working for us now. So this should be a good place to call it. Now, I do have a few extra things I want to do, like the sorting system. And like I said, there's the pulse extender thing there, the make it be like an auto on and off kind of farm thing I want to do, but I don't really need that, so I think I'm gonna save that maybe for a live stream, because I've been kind of neglecting that for quite a while now. It's been a few months since I started up, and I recently did a Minecraft stream just gathering resources so that way I can build all of this stuff here. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I'll finish up the sorting stuff and all that there, maybe on a stream, and I'll see you guys all in the next episode. So until then, keep having fun, everyone. See ya.